March 23rd. Start the meeting. Pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, the roll, Stacy.
Mayor Leo,
Here.
Trustee Bowden, Trustee Hudson,
Here.
Trustee Richards,
Here.
Trustee Sandberg,
Here.
Trustee Sluse,
Here.
Trustee Sturba.
Here.
Moving on to public comments. No public comment. We'll move on to the consent agenda. To approve the minutes of March 9th, 2026 regular village board meeting. Approve the minutes of the March 9th, 2026 executive session. And approve the payroll and accounts payable, which are for the period ending the payroll on March 14th, 2026. Village board, $2,235.54. Administration, $12,091.47. Police, $46,754.68. Public Works, $11,832.97 for a total of $72,914.66. Accounts payable for the period ending 3/20/26. General fund, $49,067.28. Building permit escrow fund, $1,147.70. Capital improvement fund, $50,000 for a total of $100,214.98. We're also to approve a special event, amp permit, one-day liquor license, and raffle license for the Peatone Historical Society, the Old Mill Fall Fest on September 19th, 2026, from 4 to 11 p.m., and September 20th, 2026, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., with road closures on Corning between Conrad Street and Mill Street, with the request to waive the fees. And lastly, approve the liquor and tobacco amp video gaming renewals for Game On, Bar and Grill, Peatone Tobacco and Liquor, Peatone Travel Center, and RC Services. Do you have any questions about the consent agenda? Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion Sluse, second Sturba.
Trustee Hudson,
Yes.
Trustee Richards.
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg,
Yes.
Trustee Sluse,
Yes.
Trustee Sturba.
Yes.
On to staff and committee reports. We'll start out with Troy.
Nothing new to report for me.
Okay. Bob?
Just a couple things. There's been a lot of questions about when branch pickup starts. That's April 6th. Couple snow events last week. I know I mentioned in here before, winter wasn't over, so it wasn't over, but I don't think it's over yet either, so I think we could get some more. Street sweeping has begun, kind of cleans up the grit that's left from snow plowing. So we're out doing that. So that'll continue until the whole town is ran. So, last week was Jim McCabe's last day. I wished him well in his new adventures, or adventure. So we're gonna try to fill that slot shortly. I went to a training seminar through Robinson on why we do cores on road projects. So it was actually quite informational on that. So Julie locates are increasing. With it seems like homeowners are getting their project started, so that's ramped up. So so that's what I got for you guys. You got anything for me?
Very good. Thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chief?
Hey, I just gave you my report now, and I noticed that the personnel section is still the old personnel section. I forgot to update that, so ignore that on this. There's no update on the personnel. Everybody's just fine. So, for the administrative, I submitted a grant. I talked about it before for Axon for in-car cameras. We had old in-car cameras, and currently none of them work. And we're always getting requests for in-car cameras. They work hand in hand with the body cameras. We don't have any, so I put in for body, for some additional body cameras and then 6 in-car cameras. I put in for $106,000, $491.10 for the grant. They awarded us a partial grant. They awarded us $60,832.92. I also included, along with getting some new equipment, I included in 2024, we received a grant to pay for the body cameras. It just paid for the cameras itself. It didn't pay for any of the storage. But this grant paid for body storage for cameras. So I figured, well, let me try to see if they'll pay for the storage for 26, 27, and 28 of our current contract we still have, and they did. So they gave us $10,872 towards something that we already owed, so we got extra money. So we got out of that grant, we got the original $16,000 to pay for the cameras, and now we got about another $11,000 to pay for that. So I got to work with the administrator and the mayor on if we're going to go for this, because it is due by April. We have to get a decision whether we're going to proceed with this grant or not, because we do need additional body cameras. And I would like to have the car cameras to work hand in hand with that. I've been working with the mayor and the village administrator about the truck complaints over here at First and Second and Crawford. We have some additional signs that are ordered, and they should be up probably this week as soon as they come in. I haven't let Bob know about that. Bob, there's more signs coming in.
Okay.
So, and the travel center and the hotel had a bunch of people from the tornado staying there. The hotel was filled, and they asked for extra watch for all the trucks and everything. We had no incidents over there as well. So, no question.
Thanks, Chief.
Great,
Thank
thanks.
you.
Thank you.
It's Nick.
I'm just going to be brief on my administrator's report. I've been spending most of my time working on the agenda items, but not on the agenda is the strategic planning. We're continuing to work on that. We did close the community survey. It was open for over a month, and we had 337 responses. I was hoping for a little more, but that's a solid response rate. We're now working on scheduling and finalizing the invites for focus groups. This is going to be a number of different categories: the business community, the faith community, general public, the taxing bodies. I know I'm forgetting a few, but one thing we put out via our e-newsletter, if general public is interested, they can send an email to admin@Village of Peatone or call me at the Village Hall. We're going to put all the community people into a group and do a random selection. If we get a lot of response, we may do a second focus group, but we're trying to keep these to about 15 people per group, just to keep them manageable. And there's some other work, an environmental survey of the village, which all that's going to come back to the board at a future meeting. We have some other meetings planned with the board, so that work continues. I'm going to stop there and just talk about the rest of the things of the budget, so thanks.
I'll throw in my comments. Just as Bob said, thank you to Jim McCabe for his years of service. Best wishes to him. As many of you know, the Sportsman's Cup contract is over now. We need to work on our plan moving forward. And just a note to any residents to please do not go there and fish yet. And until we get everything set up, we got to make sure it's safe for everybody, and we don't want anybody wandering around getting hurt without anybody paying attention, because the former caretaker is not liable for that anymore. So just give us a little time to get it get it set up and we'll get it back open to everybody. And that's it for my comments. Move on to new business. And that is the public hearing on the 2027 fiscal year budget. I get a motion to open this hearing.
Motion.
Second.
Motion Sluse, second Sturba.
Trustee Hudson,
Yes.
trustee Richards.
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg.
Yes.
Trustee Sluse.
Yes.
Trustee Sturba.
Yes.
Call to order.
Just announce who's here.
Just announce who's here.
Just announce all trustees except trustee Bowden.
Okay. All trustees, with the exception of Pat Bowden, are here tonight. We're going to review the budget details. We can do that right now.
So this process, as I spelled out in my memo, began last December, and we had a kickoff meeting. We've had numerous meetings at the AOC meeting, the Public Works Committee. The treasurer and I met with staff when they originally submitted these. We had a presentation by our treasurer at the last board meeting. So tonight we're looking to approve it. Just some high-level details. The general fund projected revenues is $4,392,824. Total expenditures is $4,729,126. There's a transfer in from the BDD fund, as we've discussed previously, of $300,000. That's paying back the general fund for some of the funds that were spent on the downtown project. So that's a net change in fund balance of $147,802. And as a principle, we have always budgeted conservatively in our revenues, although we often exceed those revenue projections, and we estimate a little high on the expenditures and often come in lower than that. So our budgets often balance out or show a surplus oftentimes. But we still are challenged, and I've made that comment before, just we're not an overstaffed organization. We don't have a lot of redundancy, and just keeping up with projects is a challenge. That's why we pursue economic development and things like that, to try to bring in more revenue that's not on the regular property taxpayer. So just a few highlights. We see continued growth in the travel center, the hotel motel taxes, and video gaming in the village. We maintain a fund balance of 30% of our annual budget net of capital spending, and that's part of our policy, so that's a good indicator of financial health. We're including 2 police squad cars and 1 public works truck in this budget. We're including funding for road repaving. We have additional money for sidewalk repair. We're making the recommended contribution for the police pension fund. And because we've been doing that for a number of years now, our police pension fund percentage fund has increased from 21.6% back in 2016 to now approximately 57.5% or higher currently. We have funding for the facade improvement program, which we're going to talk about tonight, and we have a principal and interest payment on some of our outstanding bonds that supported the infrastructure for the travel center. So that's just a sampling. There's a lot of other details, but we've talked about this at a lot of meetings. I think a lot of questions were asked and answered, and so I believe this is ready for approval once all the questions have been answered tonight. So,
All right, are there any comments from the board? Questions? No? Any public comments on our budget? No public comments? Move to close the public hearing.
Motion.
Second.
Motion Sluse, second Sturba.
Trustee Hudson,
Yes.
trustee Richards.
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg.
Yes.
Trustee Sluse.
Yes.
Trustee Sturba.
Yes.
Next item, to approve ordinance 26-01, approving the fiscal year 2027 Village of Peatone budget, running from April 1st, 26th to March 31st, 2027. Need a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion Sluse, second Hudson.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Next item, is a motion to approve proposed Johnson subdivision on unincorporated property at 8522 West Kennedy Road, Peatone, 60468, part of PIN numbers 17, 20, 26, 300, 015, 0000. I get a motion for that. Do you have any questions?
Can we get it explained to us a little bit?
So this is an item, the applicants are here, and if you have any questions directly for them, but I can do a quick explanation. This is an unincorporated property which is within 1.5 miles of our village boundaries. I think it's 3/4 of a mile, but because it's within that 1.5 mile range, per our ordinance, we have the responsibility to say we approve or disapprove. And this had to go through our Peatone Plan Commission. So this went through the Plan Commission last week. Maura, who's here, attended that too and assisted with this on the review. There were no objections to this. This is really a requirement of Will County, and it's, when people hear subdivision, they think of like homes and houses and stuff
Yeah.
like that. This is really a subdivision of a parcel, so that these folks who are here are compliant with the county code, and we're just one of those steps on this. They have a plat that they have to be signed off by all the different taxing bodies. So this was recommended by the Plan Commission for approval, and if we approve it tonight, then the mayor is authorized to sign off on their plat and make them kind of on the straight and narrow for the county and make their lives a little easier. So there's no objections, like I said, at the Plan Commission, so I would recommend we approve this.
Okay.
And if there's questions, I can try, or the folks are here, so.
Any questions? Okay, can I get a motion?
Motion. Second.
Motion Sandberg, second Sluse.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Moving on to item I, ordinance 26-02. Ordinance amending the Peatone zoning ordinance for the official zoning map of the village of Peatone relative to the creation excuse me, of the new downtown overlay zoning district. Do you have any questions on that?
So I'm just gonna give a quick explanation, Maura's here too. This, for those who haven't seen this before, and a lot of you have seen this many times, this is something that's been worked on for many years. I know Trustee Hudson started this many years ago, lots of hands on it, but he was I think the initiator of this. This has been polished up further, which we always can take a document and edit it further, but this is, we believe, is ready. This went to the Plan Commission last fall. We had some more legal review. It was workshopped in, I believe, October, and then in January again, and we had a formal public hearing at the Plan Commission in February. So this, we believe, is ready to go. I don't know if Maura, if you want to come up and say anything else, or if there's any questions for Maura. So she's here if we need her. But this works with the next item, the facade improvement program, and it was designed to help kind of structure development while preserving the downtown and encouraging more development in the downtown. And it actually gives some more flexibilities to some of the landowners with the setbacks requirements eased. So it could actually help some of the property owners more easily develop their properties. But there's some structure to it, and not, I think the goal is not to have something that's totally out of character for our downtown to be developed, but to have some continuity in the downtown area. If you have some very innovative design, you might want to do it in another part of town, not in the downtown.
Any other questions about that? Can I get a motion to,
Motion.
Second.
motion Richards, second Sluse?
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Trustee Bowden? Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Moving on to item J, ordinance 26-03, the ordinance approving an adoption of the facade improvement program within the village of Peatone. Any questions on that? Okay, can I get a motion?
Motion.
Motion Sluse.
Second.
Second
Richards.
Sturba.
Richards.
I'm sorry.
Who was the second? Sturba?
Yep.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Moving on to item K, resolution 26-R-04. This will be a resolution approving the change order to the Village of Peatone's contract with Davis Concrete Construction for the Village of Peatone's 2025 sidewalk removal and replacement program, ratifying the performance of additional work and authorizing payment. Any questions on that? Can I get a motion?
Second.
Motion Sturba, second Sluse.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Moving on to item L, this will be ordinance 26-04. Ordinance approving the issuance of a Class F liquor license for Peocott Limited, doing business as Burkott Superfoods in the village of Peatone, Will County, Illinois, 312 South Harlem Avenue in Peatone. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion Sluse.
Richards.
Richards. Second Sturba. You guys sound the same.
I know, throwing you off.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Moving on to item M, need a motion to approve the video gaming license application for Peocott Limited, doing business as Burkott Superfoods in the village of Peatone, Will County, Illinois, 312 South Harlem, Peatone. Any questions on that? Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion Sluse, second Sturba.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Moving on to item N, resolution 26-R-05, resolution authorizing the submittal of a certificate of authority and purchase of bulk rock salt through the Illinois Department of Central Management Services, CMS. Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion Sluse, second Sturba.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Moving on to item O, a motion to approve the purchase of a trailer for Public Works Department in the amount of $6,582. Any questions on that?
Mm-mm.
Can I get a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Motion Sluse, second Sturba.
Richards.
I had to double check too, I didn't know which one you said it.
I did. Trustee Sluse?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Trustee Hudson?
Yes.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Have to move one of you over there.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I can differentiate, we're good.
Moving on to questions of the press. No questions. Any correspondence, communications, petitions, anybody wants to present? And there's no executive session tonight. Unless there's other questions, a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
Motion Sluse, second Sturba.
All in favor?
Aye.
Very good. Thank you.